Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to apologize up front for the noise. I've got the lawn crew outside and they're fixing the air conditioner at the same time. So I have to get this out though. So I hope that it drowns out in here. Anyhow, we come in with the Lover's card, the Six of Swords, and the Devil card. Okay, off the bat, our energy coming in are 3 sixes. That is obsessiveness, okay? So, and ironically, the Lover's card and the Devil card own the sixes in the tarot, okay? So, I think there may just be a mismatch in how something in your life is utilized, right? So, we've got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Coins, and the Ten of Swords. We're missing cups in here, okay? Yeah, this can go in so many different ways, but because it's a general read, I'm going to camp out on one, okay? And it should cover mostly everyone, okay? I think that there is a mismatch. 3 sixes are obsessively loving, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean, let me just say this straight off, it doesn't necessarily mean that your partner is out obsessively loving someone else. It means, though, that there's an imbalance here in something. Something's got control over this, and what I think it is if you've got the Knight of Coins coming in here, is as how your structure is showing up, it's more than likely that you and your partner are not on the same page as far as how do I say, the decisions that you make, how you make them, the options, how you communicate on them. I think that you may be separate on those. I think you've got someone who goes slow and steady, and I think you may have someone who is set in their ways and blows through the village, right? And what it does here is it upsets the structure of the relationship. Okay, so I think that this can be worked out, right? With that Six of Swords, it's speaking of either a bridge. You figure you talk about it and you find a middle ground, right? But communication may also be the issue here. There may be someone that's very fixed in doing things their way and maybe not communicating what that is with the other person, right? Because in that Lover's card too, there's instant gratification in there, because the thought process is either long term, right? Or again, blow through the village and do something for instant gratification. Like, again, just the get rich quick thing comes to mind here. If you're skipping steps and you're if you've got the Knight of Cups or the Knight of Swords, I'm sorry, for goodness gracious, if you've got the Knight of Coins coming in here, crossed by your structure, which gives you freedom, stability, and your outbound card is the Ten of Swords, your communication is clearly not where it needs to be. You may have, there's not a meeting at the minds here. Okay, so someone may spend a lot of money without thinking about the consequences, and then when it hits home, it's not a great thing, because that's a slow and steady moving card. But if you've got 3 sixes coming in here, that's really telling me that there's narrow-mindedness here, carelessness, okay? Because again, I don't read reversals, but with all that you've got up here, this card is more the culprit than the helping hand, right? It's someone who is just become very aggressive, obsessive, just gonna do things their way and not really care about the other person. But clearly, it has a cost associated with it, because you've got the Ten of Swords on the outbound. which speaks of that's not going back from here. So whatever it was more than likely the last straw. So when I say that this doesn't mean a demise of a relationship, it means you're clearly, there's no point to go here except on the same page, and you're going to need to figure what that is for you. It's going to be separate for everyone, because the Ten of Swords is just, it's a different way of thinking about something. It's a different way of doing something, okay? And swords are about, again, the way we make our decisions. How do we consider the options? Do we communicate on them? What is communication, right? Is it me or is it we? That's what you need to think about too. But whatever it is, gets a complete overhaul here with the Ten of Swords, right? That's a card of you don't go back from here. You either decide to go your separate ways, or, because this can be, a bridge to a better place, right? Or it can be a separation. Okay, but the 666 coming in here is obsession about something, and it's usually when something material has a stronghold over you and it's affecting your relationship. So that's more than likely what's going on here, okay? For the majority of you, this can go in many different directions, but I'm going to touch on this because it's a general reading, okay? If you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you on anything. If you want to decipher this on your own and this does not apply to you in this regard, the 666 will absolutely, because that's the energy coming in. So that's just, you've got to rebalance something in your life, okay? There's no cups in here, all right? Water, again, is fluidity, okay? It's our emotional, spiritual experiences. I think spirit is out of whack here. I think there's a spiritual mismatch here somewhere, okay? I think there's a mismatch here somewhere, all right? But for the majority of you, hopefully it's something that you can pull back together, okay? But either way, you can't keep doing it, because it's not something that just came up. It's something that now is costing you the structure in your life, okay? And that's usually chaos driven due to someone's behavior, okay? So there you go. I hope that I helped you in some way. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to look at anything for you, okay? Thank you so much.